What's going on, everybody? This is Demetrius Harris, your DAC funding broker, and on this channel, I help business owners get access to funding in all types of industries. If you own a dry cleaning business, laundry plant, garment care business, or alteration and cleaner operation, and want to know how dry cleaners get approved for funding, this video is for you. Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more funding content. Let's get into it. A lot of dry cleaner owners think getting approved for funding is just about credit, but that is not the full story. Lenders may also look at your revenue, time in business, cash flow, bank activity, debt, and how well your business is positioned overall. In this video, I'm going to break down step by step how dry cleaners get approved for funding, what lenders usually look for, common mistakes to avoid, and how to put your business in a stronger position to qualify. Let's start here. A lot of dry cleaner owners wait until they urgently need capital before they start trying to understand how funding works. By then, equipment may need repairs, payroll may be tight, rent may be due, inventory and supplies may need to be purchased, or an opportunity to grow may already be slipping away. The smarter move is understanding the approval process before pressure gets too high. When you know what lenders look for, you can prepare your business the right way and improve your chances of getting approved. The first thing many lenders look at is time in business. They want to know how long your dry cleaning business has been operating. A company that has been open and active for a longer period often looks more stable than one that is brand new. That does not mean newer businesses can never qualify, but time and business can affect which options may be available. Lenders want to see a business that has some operating history behind it. The next major factor is monthly revenue. Lenders want to know how much money your dry cleaning business is bringing in and whether that revenue is consistent. Steady deposits into the business bank account help show that the company is active and producing real business activity. If deposits are inconsistent, very low, or all over the place, that can weaken the file. This is why knowing your average monthly revenue matters so much. Another major step in the approval process is cash flow. Revenue matters, but cash flow matters too. Lenders want to know whether the business has enough room to handle another payment. A dry cleaner may be generating sales, but if the business is consistently tight on cash, lenders may see more risk. This is especially important in a business where utilities, labor, chemicals, solvent, maintenance, rent, and repairs can all create pressure on operating cash. Lenders also review bank activity. They often look for things like consistent deposits, average daily balances, whether the account stays positive, signs of stress in the account, how the money flows through the business. If the business account looks stable and active, that may help the file. If the account shows frequent pressure, it may hurt approval odds. Bank activity tells lenders a lot about how the business is being managed. One thing that can hurt approval odds fast is too many overdrafts or negative days in the account. If the bank statements show repeated non-sufficient fund fees, overdrafts, or very low balances, lenders may assume the business is under too much pressure already. That does not always mean there are no options, but it can reduce your chances or weaken the type of offers available. This is one of the most common mistakes business owners overlook. Another thing lenders check is existing debt. If your dry cleaning business already has several payments going out each month, lenders may question whether the company can realistically handle another one. Even if revenue looks decent, too much debt can weaken the file. This is why it is important to understand your current obligations before you apply. Now, let's talk about personal credit. Credit matters, but it is not always the whole story. Some owners assume that if their credit score is not strong, they have no chance. That is not always true. A lender may still consider the full business picture, including revenue, deposits, cash flow, and time in business. But credit can still affect how strong your options look, how much you may qualify for, and which products may make sense. Lenders also want to know what the money is for. A dry cleaner who can clearly explain the purpose of the funding often looks stronger than someone who is vague. Maybe the money is for payroll, equipment repairs, pressing machines, washers or dry cleaning equipment, boilers, delivery vehicles, marketing, rent, expansion, working capital. Clarity matters. A clear purpose shows that the owner understands the business and has a plan. Another part of getting approved is how organized the business looks. Are your records clear? Do you know your numbers? Are your business finances separate from your personal finances? Are your bank statements and revenue easy to understand? A more organized business usually gives lenders more confidence than a business that looks unclear or messy. There are several reasons a dry cleaner may get denied. Inconsistent deposits, weak cash flow, too many overdrafts, too much existing debt, low time in business, unclear records, weak credit combined with weak cash flow, applying for the wrong type of funding, not knowing what the money is for. A denial does not always mean the business is bad. Sometimes it just means the file is not positioned strongly enough yet. Let's say a dry cleaner is active, but the deposits are inconsistent. The account has several overdrafts. There is already a lot of debt, and the owner is not very clear on how much funding is needed or what it will be used for. That file may get denied, even if the business is doing some sales. The problem is not always the business itself. The problem is how the business looks on paper. Now, let's say another dry cleaner has steady revenue, consistent deposits, a cleaner bank account, fewer overdrafts, organized records, and a clear reason for the funding. That file usually looks stronger to a lender. That is why preparation and presentation matter so much. If you want to improve your chances of getting approved, here are a few things that can help. Keep your deposits consistent. Separate business and personal finances. Reduce overdrafts and negative bank activity. Know your average monthly revenue. Understand your current debt. Keep your records organized. Be clear on what the funds will be used for. Apply before the business is in a crisis. These small improvements can make a major difference. Another part of the approval process is choosing the right type of product. If the need is broad, like payroll, rent, utilities, or operating cash flow, working capital may make more sense. If the need is a specific machine or equipment purchase, then equipment financing may be the better fit. Applying for the wrong type of funding can hurt the process. So matching the need to the product matters. The key thing to understand is this: lenders often look at the full picture. They are not usually judging the business on one thing alone. They want to know, is the business active? Is revenue coming in? Is the account stable? Does the business owner know the numbers? Is there a real use for the money? Can the business handle the funding? That full picture view is what often drives the decision. When a dry cleaner gets approved and uses funding the right way, it can help the business grow in a major way. Funding may help with equipment repairs or upgrades, payroll support, delivery expansion, marketing, better customer experience, stronger operations, adding services, opening another location. The key is not just getting the money. The key is using it strategically. At the end of the day, dry cleaners get approved for funding by showing lenders a business that looks active, stable, organized, and financially manageable. It is not always just about credit. It is about revenue, deposits, cash flow, bank activity, debt, and preparation. The more you understand the approval process, the better position you may be in to qualify. If you own a dry cleaning business and want to understand how to improve your approval odds and explore funding options for your business, check the link in the description. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more funding content. And I will see you in the next video.